Alright, still playing different wireless setups, and right now built another one. My buddy Angus was right on the mark there, but you know, he was saying you should try to build a donut transmitter to match the receiver, kind of like I had on my other guy over here, this big donut guy. But I wanted a smaller one. It's right here. That is a bifilar. It is a jewel thief circuit, pretty much, just blocking oscillator. It's just sitting on this little platform here. But I got it running at 9 volts, 50K pot, and I have I believe 20 microfarad. Let me see what this is. 22 microfarad capacitor across each lead of the 50K pot. But unloaded, the circuit is drawing 40 milliamps at this 9 volts. It's probably more like 8.5, 8 volts or so. And then when I put the receiver coil on there, draw goes up to about 120, 130 or so. So that's how you know it's actually working, kind of like a Watricity device. But this is actually a gutted 2-watt CFL bulb, and I just kind of have the contacts taped on there, but I use these guys to just stick on top of 9-volt batteries. So those are 3 LEDs in series there, and then 3 LEDs in series there. So there's 6 LEDs on here total, all 3-volt LEDs. You can see it actually lights that pretty bright. It does steal a lot more current in order to be able to do that, but it works. So I'm thinking that I know that right there is probably about 50 milliamps, 40 50 milliamps, around that region, at around 8 or 9 volts. So if I drop that down to about 4 volts, 4.5, 5, then I might be able to get enough to charge a phone or something like that, pulling roughly only a watt or so. But anyway, that's the plan. So that's what's coming up next. As you can see, it's decent little power transfer, not the most efficient, but just to show real quick, I can turn the pot down. It's cool. I can get him to blink too. And of course, he draws practically nothing at that point, but he does blink. Bring it to a slower blink. But one thing to note, because this is a blocking oscillator, you know, my draw now is only going to register about between 10 and 20 milliamps. But because of the way it's being loaded right now, the blink is only dependent on the load. So because it's sitting right here now, it's blinking. As I move it away, you know, it's not blinking anymore. It all depends on your load, you know. So that's the whole blocking oscillator deal there. But anyway, you can tune it to a spot, you know, like there's 50 milliamps right there, which is not bad, but that's not as bright as I want it to be. So I have to find a nice in between, which I think is about right there. If I go too high, it jumps into about 200 milliamps. But if I keep it about right there, it's about 100, and that's not bad. Alright, let's see if I can charge my phone next.